excursion for Groupama FDJ. Round the corner they fly.
Looking more and more now like it's going to be a straight shootout up this final climb. It's going to be certainly, like you say, it's nice we see a tactical battle in this period of the race. In the last kind of 5 kilometres, we've seen it very, very tactical between these 12 riders that have managed to get themselves into this front group. But once we come on to that final climb, this is all going to be on legs.
All ready then for the San Luca hill climb. Let's see who can win it. It's Del Toro, Adam Yates, Martinez, Carapaz, Mollard, Bernal. Alongside them, Albert Witten, Primož Roglic, there's Tulip. This is Uitebrooks on the move, Pidcock and Storer. It's 12 riders. And Uitebrooks is here, trying to take some sort of a head start into the climb. Again, a look around. The effort there, oof, he'll feel that as soon as the road rises now through the entrance to this fantastic climb to the finish. Mollard just trying to do the same. Again, I think the riders who don't feel too confident in this straight shootout, you can see them appearing on your screen, can't you?
Yeah, you certainly can. But you see there, Rudy Mollard, he makes a nice attack. That's really nice attack there. But as soon as he gets 10 metres off the front, he's looking over his shoulder, just hoping someone else has come with him that he can share the work with.
Maybe former teammate Martinez doing that. And we're on to the final climb then. It's the 108th edition of the Giro dell'Emilia. We started with 147 on the road this morning, and we're down to 12 on the final climb. Led by Rudy Mollard, the Frenchman, comes from just outside of Nice. The Belgian, Kian Uitebrooks, is there. Then you've got another Frenchman, Martinez. He's from Cannes. Pidcock, the Yorkshireman, is there. Then Storer from Western Australia. Here is Uitebrooks. And this is Pidcock now. Left-hand side, really strong, carrying over that Vuelta form.
Certainly is. He's done a fantastic job since this Vuelta.
Then Toro right to the back there. Interesting to see how this goes. Yates is the man moving up following Tulip. It is Tom Pidcock here, and at the minute, nobody really able to follow. This is Pidcock all alone. Yes, there's 1.6 k's to the finish, and he'll be now desperate to try and push this one home. Only now do we see a reaction from UAE Team Emirates.
I think this is a really good move, and Tom Pidcock, he's looked good the whole of the day, and I think he's hit out there nice and early on the climb. He feels confident, and yeah, like you say, this is going to take a big reaction now to close this gap.
Tom Pidcock has really stolen a march. 1.5 k's to go, and 2:36.5 have made huge strides forward since their big signing last winter. He started the season winning smaller stage races. He was back to getting that winning feeling, to then finishing on the final podium of a very strange Vuelta A Espana. But Tom Pidcock, at one of the old great semi-classics in Italy, is off the front and looks behind and sees plenty of gap. There's still 1.3 k's to go, but Pidcock is looking primed here for a brilliant result, maybe even a victory.
He is, and the question is, who is going to close it? UAE Team Emirates have come to the front to ride. It's taken him a little bit of time to get there, but are they going to be able to close this down? And is Del Toro then going to have the legs to jump across? It's hard to see exactly what the gap is at the moment with the way the camera is, but he's going to go onto the steeper section now.
For the minute in that last shot, we saw Pidcock and Pantani together. And here come the chasers. The fervour of these fans. Seeing Pidcock approaching that final kilometre. It's looking good. It is looking very good for Tom Pidcock. Steeper section right now, and they still can't see him. They're around the corner. There has to be reaction from anybody who has any legs. Where is it coming from? And it looks as though it's UAE who are going to provide it. It's Bahrain, and that is Martinez. Then you've got Del Toro. Visma's, both of them still there. Roglic now starting to move up as well, right hand side. Storer in the game. Del Toro, the most advanced of those from UAE, as Pidcock starts to struggle. He's swinging from left to right here. Matt, this race is still on as we're into the final kilometre.
It is, and look now behind, the acceleration comes from behind. Pidcock had around 12 seconds through the corners, but it looks like Del Toro now hitting out for home.
Isaac Del Toro yet again makes his move. You can see Pidcock going left to right, literally swinging, trying to make the road easier. And Del Toro shot across to try and do his best. Roglic still at the back of the chasing group, but it's Isaac Del Toro who you have to say now looks in prime position. But this goes on and on and on. It's a never-ending few moments of torture.
He did, and when he made that first acceleration, he got a big gap, but it's taken him a little bit longer to close the rest of the way. But like you say, Tom just swinging all over the road there, just trying to find that momentum, just try and keep that gear turning over as Del Toro now makes the junction.
Two at the front of the Giro dell'Emilia, Tom Pidcock, Isaac Del Toro, and then it looks a little bit more tactical behind. Of course, the legs will be screaming here. Under the arch for the final time, and now up towards the finish line. Pidcock with Del Toro sitting waiting. Del Toro's form since the Giro d'Italia has been nothing short of sensational. Since then he's been right up there as probably the joint best rider in the world.
Yeah, he took a massive amount of confidence there, and he's carried that the whole way through his season. He's come across that gap, and I think it's put him a little bit on the limit. He's just sitting in the wheel of Pidcock now. He's going to buy his time. He's going to try and chance his arm in the sprint against Tom Pidcock here. He's checking over the shoulder just to see the situation behind, but I don't think now anyone else is going to come across from that group that is behind them.
There is Pidcock, 400 metres to go now. And they look, and there's open road. Nobody is coming across. It's Pidcock versus Del Toro, and only now does Stora make his move. This is Yates off the back. Roglic, a fourth win looks unlikely now, just following this group in. 300 metres to the finish between Pidcock and Del Toro, as Yates' job for the day is done. He'll be hoping that his teammate from Mexico can finish things off. Again, they come around the corner. There is Martinez, and it's a big acceleration. And only now does the panic really set in front, because Del Toro moves. Pidcock fighting to get back on the wheel. It's Del Toro with an awfully long sprint to the line. Pidcock now looking like he can't keep it up, but he'll bury himself into this final effort. It is Del Toro, however, who will be able to sit up. And Isaac Del Toro will win the Giro dell'Emilia. It's Del Toro, it's Pidcock, and it's Martinez. At the end of a fantastic race. What a comeback from Bernal there to finish fourth as well. He looked down and out a long time ago. And for the three-time winner, Primož Roglic, it's a fifth place. But Del Toro, was he there, wasn't he there? Well, when it mattered, Matt Winston, he certainly was. He's the winner.
He certainly was there. He, like you say, we questioned a few times, was he on a good day, was he not? He just kind of was floating a little bit, not necessarily the first rider to follow like we've seen in the past weeks. But there on that last climb, he had to make a big effort to come across to Tom Pidcock. He looked like he struggled to close the final part of the gap. He was in the wheel, but that acceleration at the end just showed that he had some fantastic legs. Really opened up the sprint. When he saw that behind Lenny Martinez had opened up the sprint, he just hit out for home, and yeah, it was